How you like that? Friday face-off. I'm gonna get some Velcro so I can hang it right here. I thought that would be pretty dope. Friday face-off. See if I can try one of my older ones here.
Go ahead, Juice. Go ahead, Juice. Go ahead. You need to go up there.
I don't know if we have any audio here.
Go ahead, bro.
You're just doing open.
My buddy. Take it around over there. Yeah.
I love it.
Nice.
That never happened.
Mic
Right.
check.
You get to do.
Working.
You get fun
We,
stuff.
we have some action here.
All right, sounds like
Give you the money, spot in the middle type shit, right?
sounds like we're working.
That was $311 each.
Perfect. Are they fake or real?
You need a marker?
Yeah, we need
Go outside, look in the light. Next thing up.
You see Mike? You see me like, where's Mike going?
I didn't know that motherfucker could run.
Mike sounds like stretch pants.
Okay, maybe we don't have any audio yet. Anybody here? Ooh, got some feedback. Okay, so if you guys are tuned in right now, please let me know if you can hear this. Oh, I think we're good. Turn down the monitor a little bit. Looks like sounds like we got audio. Yep, we got audio. Cool beans. All right.
It's all good?
It's all good, brother. As you can see, we are both logged in tonight.
You got it.
Smart.
You got it all figured out?
Got it all figured out.
Do you need a tea or anything before you
We got
start?
tea right here.
I didn't see
Thank you
them.
very much. Want a family. There we go. All right. It's a little hot in the sound booth, so brought a little fan.
Oh, yeah.
Get a little cool air going.
I got the sweet.
Yeah, I just grabbed the first one I could find. All right. Let's see, where is... Got a little feedback going there.
Yeah, that's no point.
That's no bueno. Well, now that we got the headphones on and not on the mic. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good. How about you, buddy?
I'm good. Feels like it's been forever since we've been in the booth.
Right? I don't even know what it's like anymore.
We're doing a Friday face-off. So our set is steadily improving here. We got the dual screen. We got the new reader board out front.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. Well, you know, little increments, right? Just keep improving a little bit at a time.
Moving on up.
Moving on up. So if you guys are tuning in, thank you for tuning in. We'd rather you show up, but we do appreciate the support on so we got about 15 minutes before we start. I think we should bring the players in and talk to them before the match.
Yeah, let's have you do some interviews.
So a couple of interviews. All right, let's do that. You want to grab PEDRO for me?
Yeah, let's do this.
And actually, whichever one, I think JR is about to get done and let PEDRO shoot. So we'll grab JR first. Grab PEDRO. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, that's right. Grab JR.
Hey, JR. You want to come do an interview?
One of your things.
All right. So right now coming in the booth, we got JR BECKMAN, who's playing tonight. Going to throw his headphones on, brother, so you can actually hear. It does make a difference. How you doing, bro?
Good. So,
Man, I cannot complain. So welcome to the Friday FaceOff. This is your first time playing. If I remember correctly. Yeah. Looking forward to a good match. You guys are very evenly rated, but you guys' styles are very different.
yeah.
Right? You're like me, you're much more methodical. You think about what you're doing. And PEDRO is a running gun.
Yeah.
You know, so it's going to be fun to watch the differences playing out. Yeah.
Sure.
How you feeling tonight?
We're hitting them okay, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Gotta get my throat going for sure. You know, I missed a couple here and there, but I think once we get that going, it should be a really good match.
Yeah, I think so too. I think you guys, it's going to be fun to watch the contest. Yeah, like I said, you and I play very similar systems we play. I also try and pay for that. Yeah, we work them up with the game, and I get that amount of time. So, it'll be interesting to see if he can actually find that gear that he can find while you're slowing the table down. Yeah, you know what I mean? So that's going to be kind of the dynamic. But I do expect it to be fairly close. But the thing with these kind of matches, when you're evenly rated, like, one of you guys get really hot. I've seen it happen on, these many matches. It ends up being, like 4 out of nowhere, right?
It could be for sure. Yeah.
And then we saw one with Jake Bradley's match where he was just smoking it and let us pull off the gas. I think it was up 9-3 at one point.
Yeah, I think I heard he was playing Jeff, right?
Yeah. And Jeff Ross is a strong player. Jake just found that gear. You know what I mean? So it'll be kind of interesting to see if one of you guys find that gear and pulls out ahead, pulls out early, or if it's going to be, what's your game plan going into this? Have you put much thought into, like, when you play money matches, like, where's your head at? Like, what do you really focus on?
I usually go out the first couple racks how I'm feeling. Like, if I'm feeling like I'm seeing everything good and I'm controlling the cue ball, I can be pretty offensive. But like I said, if I'm off just a little bit, I'll try and slow the rack down some for sure.
Right.
And try and play.
Right.
I expect it to be probably a really close match.
Yeah. Yeah, you're pretty good at, if something's not working, you're very good at going, okay, well, my straight offensive game isn't working, so it's time to throw down on some defense and get what I want.
100%.
Yeah. Where PEDRO is he can play defense, but he's very, very much offensive. Yeah, like he's a run-out type of player.
Yeah, I've seen
He's
him.
also very good at kicking. Like if you play defense on him, he's very good at getting out of it. Yeah. That's that one pocket or, stuff like he likes to play a lot of the other games that come with him.
Yeah, position play of the cue ball.
Yeah, exactly. And you guys have some interesting rules tonight because you guys are playing 10 ball, race 2-11. But no early count.
Yeah, I'd rather earn it.
Yeah. So it's when the rack out, make the 10, get on to the next one. Yeah, I like that. You have to earn every single rack. So, well, good luck, brother. We're going to start here in about 10 minutes. So he's just about done with that rack. We'll get back up there and get people in here for a few minutes. Okay. We'll get going right at 6. So good. Right on. Thanks, brother. Good luck. All right, folks. So that was it, JR BECKMAN. That's a good match with him, man. He's a great player. I like playing him, like I said, because our styles are so similar. Very slow, very methodical, very confident players, and we get in that zone. We can run racks, but we are also very good at playing defense. So it'll be interesting to see where he's at early on and what his tempo is going to look like. So we're going to get PEDRO VARGAS in here in just a minute. If you guys don't know PEDRO, he's been around quite a while. PEDRO is actually from Long Beach, California. We're going to the home with some you like there on the right.
You do what side?
It actually have
Headset on?
Billiard, yeah. Headset on, brother. Welcome to the show.
Hello, hello.
What's up, man?
How's it going, brother?
I'm good, man. So welcome to the Friday Face-Off.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So how you feeling, man?
I'm great, man. It's fun. It's been a little while since the Evolvers. What's the name of it?
That's the shoot.
I forgot what it's called. But I've been
I
there a
should
couple
know
of
that.
times.
Yeah, I should
Real.
know. I'll know in a minute.
Not Chalkbox.
Not Chalkbox. Where's Lee Baldwin Street? Not Chalkbox.
We all forgot. Oh, this is a terrible plug.
Oh,
Kind
man.
of plug it.
Anyways, we love you, Lee.
Yeah,
But,
absolutely.
Yeah,
So,
I remember you doing that.
I did that twice. I did once against McMahon and then Triple G.
Yep.
But 1-1. Fun. Yeah, now I'm home, close to home.
Yep.
I get out as much as I want, but yeah.
Yeah, this is a place you're very familiar with.
Yeah, about 5 minutes from where I live.
Yeah, I know you.
Run tournaments out here for a while with Molly.
Yeah, and also out at Scratch.
Out in Scratch, and then actually go automotive too. We're gonna check out.
Yeah, and that's your preferred table size is a 9-foot table.
It is. I like the one pocket game. Yeah. But 10 ball's the right game.
Yeah. F&L. So what was it? F&L. Oh, F&L. Yeah, F&L projection. Yeah, that's it. Friday Night Lights. Friday Night. That's the one.
There we go.
Sorry, Lee. So I was talking to JR earlier. We were talking about the difference in your guys' style and what that's going to make for a very You're a very quick shooter. You're very run and gun. You like to try to run the table. Where JR is a very methodical, much slower shooter.
Yeah, definitely great.
And I think that that contrast is going to be interesting to watch because I know for you historically those slower players it gets you out of your wheel. Have you kind of been working on that?
It can, yeah. I know Big Jeff. Jeff told me before it's going to slow down. Yeah, it's in my head. I can't guarantee it's going to happen. Once I see it, I get flowing. I get a little excited. But yeah, it should be a good match. Hey, I need it.
Yeah.
I need patience. Anyway.
Yeah. I think it's going to be a close match, man.
I hope so. We'll see. We'll see how they break and see how they fall.
Well, that break is really important. I know you look pretty hard on that break.
Yeah, I like the break. You can get that going.
Yeah. Exactly. Right. How's your defense game?
Oh, not bad. I was a little fast earlier today, but we'll see.
Yeah. I'm excited to watch it. Well, you guys got about 6 more minutes to warm up. Get yourselves ready here. Get this thing going. Good luck, brother. All right, folks. So that was PEDRO. So again, these guys are so close in Fargo, you can barely tell them apart. Except for
like I'm at the gym. In the gym, I have to work out when I go. Okay.
So we're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna be back in about 6 minutes. This thing kicked off. Please like and share the stream. We do appreciate share the Facebook and friends and family. If you're in town, come and join us. We'd love to have you here to watch this. I'm proud of what we do this. We got music going right now. All right. How close are you, Chris? 5 minutes. Okay, perfect. 5 minutes, absolutely wonderful. Go grab my keys. They're over there.
So let's try this your other output, your alternate output. Using an older phone, so it actually has audio.
My aux in or aux out?
Out. That should be live output 1. Or
Live output?
Yeah, it should be one of those two.
I'll put you in live output 1.
If it don't work,
Oh yeah, we're live streaming.
Where am I looking?
You can scan the QR code right there and send it out to people. We'll have enough. Are we gonna have this up on TVs? Yeah. Huh? Yeah. So we'll you guys want to see the QR code? Share it on Facebook. Come on now. Chris, let me know when you're ready to do the introductions. Okay, we're good. Hey guys, we're gonna do the introductions real quick, and then we'll get going. You want to turn down the? Or actually, can you turn it down over on this side?
yeah.
The what?
Already.
Oh, yeah. Hey, you want to get that going? Or should we turn the music down first or get that going?
I already did. I gave it to him.
All right. All right. And we are heading back into the live stream. We're about to do some introductions for these players. And we are going to get this action going.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming out to the Pilsner Dogs. So once again, we have our Friday Face-Off series events that is going to be continuing this evening. We have PEDRO VARGAS. Make some noise for PEDRO. Make some noise for PEDRO, everybody. Come on, make some noise. Do better than that. Come on now. See, now that he's see if he'll get anything for Al here. We also have his opponent, Al Beckman. Please make some noise for Al, everybody. Make some noise for Al. These guys are going to be playing for the whole fistful of cash today. You guys are playing 10 ball. It looks like race to 11, I believe. This is our last series of Friday kickoffs for the month because, of course, next weekend is going to be July 4th. So next event is going to be the following weekend on the 10th. We have a quick little preamble to introduce these guys. Please listen up to this. We also will be streaming live on Facebook and EvoSports.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to the Friday Face-Off at the Penalty Box. Special thanks to all of our supporters, sponsors, and the millions of pool players around the globe. Friday, June 27th, we have a spectacular matchup for you all. First, Haley from Long Beach, California, now calling the Pacific Northwest home, an avid participant of local leagues and tournaments, including APA, BTA, and TAP leagues. He's been to Lincoln City and is well acclaimed in the pool community. Please welcome PEDRO VARGAS.
Yeah!
His opponent, originally from Towson, now playing locally out of Pierce County, with experience in several leagues including APA, TAP, BCA, and UPA. He won the Top Gun Award for APA leagues in 2012 and 2013, has taken teams and also competed individually in Las Vegas. Please welcome Al BECKMAN Jr. Friday Face-Off brought to you by Clone Palooza Events and Entertainment and the Penalty Box. Association with Aldridge, Engage, and Automotive. And sponsored in part by Aldridge Auto Sales and Repair, Golden West Games, Pierce County.
All right, and that is it. That's all, folks. Once again, we invite you guys to come on down to the seat. This is going to be a fun match to watch. We're also going to be live streaming on, again, EvoSports, Entertainment, and also all the OTAs all over the world. If you guys do get onto those platforms, please feel free to share our events. And enough of me. I'm going to turn it over to our announcers for the day. We have Mike and Daniel in the booth who will be helping out here and there in production. And once again, shout out to the Penalty Box for hosting. Good luck, Jim.
Yeah, this is gonna be a good match. These guys are really good buddies. They play a lot against each other. You can battle it out.
Yeah. I'm expecting to see a really good match. We were talking about this. The thing that I find really fascinating about this match, I talked with these guys, the clear difference in style.
Oh yeah.
Right?
One plays slow, one runs the gun.
Runs and guns, baby. Yeah. So it's gonna be, you know, it's gonna be. I think for Pedro, the key is to let that pace affect him.
And again, they play like each other a lot, right? So they're already kind of used to it. And you know, Pedro plays some real good one hole, bro.
Oh, I know he does.
So he can move, and he'll play good saves, and you know, there's going to be a little bit more moving than I think normal, right? Yeah. Like he's a running gunner. I think he's going to play the right way today.
Yeah, I think the final score is going to be. What is your prediction?
11-9.
Pedro. I think 11-9 too, but I'm going to go the other direction.
Oh, Shante. Well played, sir.
Yes.
You're trying to be neutral, whatever.
I am.
Lane.
Well, here we go. So, you know, JR was saying the first two acts are really going to determine his style of play.
Right.
Yeah, if he finds that groove early, he's going to be solid. But if not, you might see a whole lot of defense.
He is going to be the break.
Yep.
Leave him open as well.
Yeah. So that's
The road to
Yeah. So again, these guys are playing no turn the break and no early 10. You actually have to do this. Which I think is great. I think it's great for money games. So once these guys clear shot on the one ball, no problem there. No problem here. You got the two, then he's going to run it back. He's probably going to want to run it 2 rails. No problem.
He loves good shot.
Yeah. And Pedro is a very dangerous player if you
And you see he plays a lot of, he shortens up angles a lot with inside. He's a real good pool player, right? And somebody that plays a lot of one hole and creating angles.
Yeah, you know, he's well versed. I don't know about JR, but I know for sure Pedro is well versed on everything you can possibly play pool.
Yeah. Generally,
he
on the
enjoys
9
all of them, and he loves 9 foot.
Oh, yeah. Big table is his action.
Yep. He's a guy that likes to use the cue ball a lot. He likes that wide open table to be able to work, you know, put his work down, which I can appreciate.
And I'll tell you what, we got to talk about it right away. The swag that
Yeah, we sure do.
so a couple of legends of the game, in my opinion. And I think everybody knows that. Reese, the smoothest dresser in the game, Big Daddy, amazing human, passed away recently. Was one of my favorite humans, man.
Yeah,
Used to always come up to me like, just grab one, right? I don't do that. One of my, just super rad dude. And obviously, maybe lost Eric Sawyer, real good buddy of mine. One of the greatest ambassadors of the game I think we've ever met. I think we're all kind of rising from it. Also, feeling that, him being out of pain, he was in pain for a long time, struggled for a long time. Rest in peace. We have to miss him. There's going to be some. We'll do announcements when we have the opportunity. But there's going to be some tournaments. We're going to do a memorial down at Oklahoma. We've got some people being made for raffles, some swag, and donate. It's going to be a big thing. It should be for a great person like that.
Yeah, and I like the shirt. I think that he wore that tonight.
That's right.
Yeah. So, yeah.
All right, that's all the.
Accent here. So he left himself rough on that last shot. Right? The big JR finishes the first shot of the rack. Hopefully that's not going to translate.
Pretty good place, a good shot right there. I mean, it's going to be a real hit, but that's the key. I think with the safety that he's playing, the lock him up perfect. Just give yourself a chance back into that. It's not a slop game.
That's what I like tempo, right?
He's gonna spin, kick one rail, try to almost stop it. He's gonna move the 7 to 1 to the side rail and try to find it. Ooh,
I probably would have come off the side rail there and kicked it.
I mean, you got to hit that ball right, but it separates the ball down. Right? You go the other way, you got to try to bank it off that rail and bank it 2 rails out. That way you can just play one. I mean, you got a little bit of love spinning out of that pocket, but you get it.
Now he's looking at this one. The thing about paper though is walking up all day long.
He's gonna kick it.
He's very good at that.
We still the same level?
So now JR actually has a good shot at this one.
Yeah. I don't know how to do it. How much do you have? I'm trying to ask.
All right, here we go.
I know what that was somebody. Sounds good. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Okay. I've been trying to figure it out for like 2 days. I was running late, man. I've been busy working. Yeah. All right. That's okay. Yeah.
Yeah, like a little bottom right or even just right, I'll spin it back over for you. First rack.
It will. And I expect to see these players stuff. That happens a lot.
Or they're just going to play perfect. I mean, who knows?
You're right. And nails it right in the heart. And JR goes up 1-0.
There was no mirrors in that still.
That was great. Nice shot.
We got to get some mirrors in there, guys. What we got to do?
I don't know.
Instead of some firecrackers.
We got a little crowd going in here tonight.
Some peeps coming in.
I like that.
Just kicking it.
Yeah,
little crowd.
absolutely. This is great.
Get some side action going. I think I just got some. Remember,
Did
I was
you?
trying to
Oh,
figure
yeah,
out the
yeah,
bet
yeah,
that I
the
had.
bet.
That was the bet. I totally forgot.
How much you guys got
Like
on
3
it?
weeks ago. 40. I got 40 on my field.
PEDRO? Okay. I like the side action. Someone else was looking for some side action earlier.
Fun.
I like it.
All right, here we go. So still, that wasn't his break, right? So
No,
his
this
break,
alternate break.
control your chances at the table, take your time.
Yep. They are playing alternate break, which does make it a lot easier to have a close race.
I'll tell you what, you keep breaking like this.
Well, and he said too before the match that the breakers that's breaking with a night.
And even if you don't have a ball off, make a ball off the break, and still you're still controlling the table. And that's key for everything.
Just keeping control of the table. We also do have Chris in the house tonight. He's going to be swapping in and out with us whenever we need a break or we got to move a little forward.
You do a smoky break.
Yeah, but Chris is, if you guys don't know, Chris runs PEDRO events. He runs all of the tournaments and all of the entertainment here at the Penalty Box. So this is actually sponsored by Collins Movement. Fantastic. So we do appreciate Chris as he does get our flyers up and going. He does our Facebook streaming. He gets everything up on the TVs here so people can watch it on the bottom.
He does all the stuff I don't want to do.
Basically. My cat's easy. He just shows up, sits down.
Yeah, or rep.
Or rep.
It is simple.
Yeah. We appreciate all that. It looks like he went for the 1-2 combo. Now this, I'm going to be shot, right? They're a difficult shot, and this is what happens if you win, right?
I still like him going for that shot. I mean, at some point, he's going to stop playing safe if he keeps, Pedro keeps kicking the ball and getting there, right?
Yep, that's the fact.
So here's the key right here. Get out here, get one all. Yeah, really not in a bad spot at all.
Nothing.
He's really good.
So he's not thanking us. He actually played good. Oh, he nailed it. Thumbs up, short side up.
That's actually perfect to have that angle. You got to get down on the eight.
Yeah, so you're hitting this with some top lens, blue rail, and blue rail.
Great.
You just don't want to get straight in,
but even straight in, you can draw back and play this 9-out. Yeah. So I like coming around the table. He likes moving it and spin.
The shot I fully expect him to make this. I expect him to get good. He's looking at trying to take it. I don't think he hit that with a nut. He needs some more spin on that one. Yeah, he's a good kick shot player. So.
I don't even know if I hit this. You can spin this with left.
Oh, you're right.
You're spinning in the box. You're going to run in the box.
Is he tall enough to do that?
I don't know. He was fairly short. He was fairly short. Small guy comments from the tall guy.
With all due
It's too late. You hit it. Yeah. Get that with a little bit more pocket speed.
It got a little weird though.
Get that a little short, it goes off the rim. Still kind of losing stuff.
Yeah.
To do something here for sure.
Yeah, it got a little bit weird, so we'll see what happens though. This is where JR is methodical, like he thinks about this kind of stuff, right? So he always has a plan. He calls safe.
I mean, I like this. Not thinking about this when we're back. Yeah, on the 10. But I think he's going to try to hide that. But to go the other way there, he was bank up table to like the first on the side.
Yeah.
And sometimes and get a little bit more control.
Yeah, I see Pedro getting out of this one. He's get a little bit of draw. Play out the side rail. Just like that. And
There we go, 1-all.
1-1. Very nice.
on, make me some money. Give yourself some action.
Yeah.
House is full. That would Jeff around. Wait,
We gotta get Jeff.
he spent $600 today on his dog.
Yeah.
So his dog and I have the same thing in common. Both of our pancreases aren't working properly. It's pretty crazy.
It is pretty crazy.
Yeah, we're like destined to be buddies.
I guess.
Okay. Old Charles.
Good old King Charles. He's been a good life for those two, I can tell you that.
Spoiled rotten. I know because I had him in my house for a week. And he's spoiled.
All the days, the days on the boats. He's had a
Right, he's already finished the break.
He didn't like it. Yeah, he didn't like it the first time. All right, he got something off the break here. He's got
like that one a lot better.
Yeah, he's got a side on the one. Everything is open. Once we can move from the one to the two ball, get up here.
And it looks right here being able to basically draw off the four to get over to two, or
Yeah.
take your medicine to go long.
This ball off that four ball, come back this way. He doesn't have to come back that far, really. You know what I'm saying? The two is pretty wide open. He just wants to make sure.
He doesn't even have to do that. Roll into the four, make sure it gets off the rail past the eight. Yeah, and you can go long. But I think he's going to spin out there.
I think he wanted to do that. I could be wrong. You know, really loose with the stroke there.
Good game.
What I'm seeing early out of PR is having trouble getting comfortable.
Yeah, a little bit of a short stroke. Normally full and long stroke.
Too loose, trying to find his stroke. I think he needs to tighten up a little bit.
That's generally the way it goes, man. The first like 3 games are a little bit funky.
Yep.
For everything.
Yep. Oh, good shot. Good shot. All right. We got Chris in the house. Yes, sir. Hey, if you're going to go up to the bar, so I'm going to give you another iced tea. Friends and family.
So he went for it. That was more of a two-way shot. Right? The make four.
Yeah.
Table. He didn't get full safe though, right?
No, I think he's got a line. I think he can see it. Oh, that was that's awful. I think he can see it straight through there. I don't think he can see it to make it, but he could play a good safety there. Leave it at yeah.
Come back on the table and get that ball down by the 5 and separate. Sometimes just getting full data separation is enough.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely. Absolutely.
I mean, not for people like Sean Mendes.
Now, this is,
Shout out to him. I'm wearing his gear tonight.
Oh, yeah?
Easy Street Billiards.
Oh, that's classy, bro. That is pretty classy. I saw it when you walked in. I hadn't seen that before, but
That swag is on point.
well, like his game.
Yeah, I don't expect anything less.
I dig it.
It's super comfy too. You know, us gingers, we have to have real nice shirts. Right? Got fair skin.
So he's going to paint this. This is going to be, this is a pretty, it's a pretty basic safety. He doesn't have to do hardly anything to get safe. He called the name to it, so we expect it. He does have some nerves. That's what I was saying. You know, that one ball shot that he shot, you could see the nerves in it. He didn't stroke it. He had to stroke it to play the draw of that ball.
Yeah.
You know, and he's trying to get that real loosey-goosey swing right now. it's going, man. It's gonna be dangerous.
Well, here's the key: is you're going to take advantage of your opportunities and get a nice little lead, right? Because there's going to be movement.
Oh yeah.
So, you know, get up, and then if you have a little bit of a heater, those couple games are in them, you still run it.
Yeah,
Right?
absolutely.
Take advantage while you can. Facebook is not what we expected.
No, he's looking pretty solid. Yep. These are the shots he likes. He gets a little bit of distance between shots, start moving that cue ball around. He likes to make that cue ball dance. That's his thing.
We're not like right right now to stretch that a little bit.
Yep. He's looking good.
Shot here. He's got a nice simple. Get back down.
Yeah. Oh, he's on the rail, right? He's on the rail, which really limits his ability.
Top left to go 2 rails. Just down. Kind of wrap that.
You don't have to hit it hard. Although he held it for the second, so that was pretty good.
We don't know what we're talking about, people. We're just up here saying something. Like typical radio announcers.
Scratching the cue ball and 3 reacts. By scratching the cue ball in the first game, scratching the 9 ball, and she made the 9 count.
Oh, geez.
Or he did. And then
That really good.
Let's
Focus on the
3-2 race at equal. I missed the ball and she ran the last 3 balls. And then the same thing.
Oh, geez.
So just
I'll come and talk to you here shortly.
Really hit that good. His stroke's in.
Oh, yeah.
He's feeling confident.
Yeah.
All this all in, take the turn, take the 2-1 lead, you're gonna be right.
Yeah, he's looking good. But you remember a couple of weeks ago, in the Grapples match,
Hey, don't stop bringing that evil in here, Ricky Bobby.
I'm just saying.
You put that evil on me. There we go.
All right.
Got a confidence
2-1
throw?
lead.
2-1
Confidence
lead.
hell, yeah. So Derek's gonna have to find it, man. He's gonna have to pull it together.
I'm not afraid to take a stand.
But I think he will. I think he'll be fine.
Yeah. I think both of them are getting settled in. I just think Pedro's a little more settled in from the start.
Yeah. No, I agree. 100% agree. Maybe we get Becky walking around with fire down.
Oh, you were telling me to like go to the bar now.
No. Yeah.
Sent Chris to get his drink. Come on, man.
We'll get-
Cocktails, beverages.
We'll get Chris here. We'll get Chris in the booth here shortly.
Yeah, why don't you
He's getting everything set up.
we'll get him to jump in for me. I'll go order a couple drinks.
There you go.
Yeah, smoky drink.
There you go.
Great.
Decent break. All right, decent break. I don't think he made anything, but he got the roll. He got the roll.
No, he made a ball.
Oh, did he? Oh, he did make a ball. Okay.
Well, that's all right. Counting's hard for you. I get it. I'm here for you, dude. That's why we're
Right. Yeah, let's see if we can get Chris in the booth, and you can take your union break. Whenever he's ready. I appreciate that, brother. All right, so he went ahead and put on the first shot there. So, ladies and gentlemen, look at the booth. Chris. How you doing, brother? I cannot complain, man. It's good to be back here on the good old Friday face-off, and that was a fantastic tasting. Yeah, so he took away the fourth rail. He played it off with the other side rail and kicked at it, but he only got a half a ball to work with. But he's a great kid. Really doing. I don't expect to see this. So yeah, he did. So you've been watching this so far?
I have, I've been trying to set up a bit. For the next
we're working on that. That'll be awesome. Hey, Andrew says, let's go PEDRO. What up, Andrew, man? Thanks for joining the chat. If you are here, please like and share the stream. We do appreciate it. Be sure to say hi, and we appreciate that too. We'll let you know who you're going for. Those people in here, we got a little side action on PEDRO. He's got some fans tonight, but so does they are.
A little wager.
Yeah, a little wagering. A little wagering. So far, it's been a little bit of a struggle for JR. Yes, he's like down his rhythm. He's missed a few shots that you want to see him miss.
But they're both just getting started. We're at number 4 here.
Yeah, there's a lot of pools we played. That's for sure.
As you guys highlighted earlier, I'd expect to see probably at least 20 racks in this match. Right down the wire.
Yeah, you're probably right. Somewhere between 17 and 20.
Now that would be a fun side action. I wonder how many racks we're in. I think I'd go if I did at 17 and a half. Would you put the over or the under?
I would take the over.
I can have the over.
Take the over.
That's also why I don't work in Vegas.
You got back from Vegas.
Congratulations on that, by the way. I heard your team did quite well in the UPA league, right?
Yep, UPA. Well, my wife's team did really well.
That was the 5th place finish,
They
right?
took 5th place. That's right. Yeah, I played. I got picked up by a team. They were able to find a run. They were able to support my high rating. So I played. I did it with plan, but we didn't do too hot. You know, it is what it is. But I did play in some mini tournaments and played in 3 of them. Made it to the finals of all of them.
Real nice defense there by PEDRO.
Yeah, he's good. They're both very good defensive players. But not
I played both of these guys. You played both of these guys.
Oh, yeah.
Cheering for Rick Ford.
Yeah. JR is my first match against JR was my first UCA. He came in as 8, so I spot now. 5-4 raise. And he didn't let me beat my seat without thinking about, he beat me 4-0. Yeah, which doesn't happen often.
Yeah, I played you as well, and it's always a good matchup. And that's the whole point. They try to face off matchups to bring cool communities.
Absolutely.
It's like you trying to do a 2-rail that you catch but injury later. It's fairly competitive.
And I play both of these guys for money. These guys they don't shy away. They enjoy the money matches. They enjoy the pressure. So this is not like there's nothing new going on here.
The brightest lights are on. The stars shine bright.
Absolutely. So I was telling everybody earlier about Corner Movement and your upcoming events and stuff like that. We do have some live music coming up soon. Next month.
That's going to be I believe it is July. We have Shuffle back in.
He's great.
So what we're doing is pretty much doing rotation of Sean and good grade once a month. Face-offs as long as things get well and take 1 week off.
Yeah.
Might be always on full that's of course.
Yeah, we love that. So thanks for all you do here. We do appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. Shout out to a lot of fun. Big army over
Yeah, that's so true. So, ball in hand, he had a ball in hand there, but he didn't work with, so he did play the game. This one's a little bit easier to get. We'll see what goes back. I can see we're going to try to kick it. He won't. He's getting a little
that kind of has I wouldn't call it jitters, but I'd say knock the rest off a little bit here.
These are where the little breaks come in. You know what I mean? We'll get a couple minutes off. We'll watch the tape, walk in, what you got to come back. Reset.
Fifth rack up there.
Yeah, fifth racks are standard.
We got a pretty good little gallery down there. Appreciate it for coming out watching here first. Absolutely. We also have people for rent.
Come get some of these great.
And personal experience with the drinks.
That's what we heard about. Now, I know neither one of these guys have their truck together.
No local take a walk. Some of them is correct, but you don't think they're all these thinking about real quick just to follow up on the phone booth stuff. We do have probably Ross Scotch doubles. Sign-ups are at 6 o'clock, 6:30. Start on speed booth. 6:30. Step back play. No cap. I got too many phones.
I got a phone records. Chris has got to step away here. He's got to take a quick phone call. So we got Mike Delbert checking back into the booth.
What's up?
Welcome back, brother.
Brother. It's going to be the I'm taking my union break. It's our union. It's a good hit.
Yeah, the last two we get the ball in hand. I don't know if these guys are playing free foul.
I don't believe they're playing free foul. I know that we never talked about it in the pre-talks at the table. I would assume that.
Yeah, assume not.
That would have been something that would have been discussed. All right, here we go. Let's see how we play. We're playing on the big table.
Yeah, you get that really good. Get that really. Not much of it here. What are you doing with this one? You coming underneath the 9 ball?
Basically, play a stop shot here. Just
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I'm going to get
he knows
close
the
to your work.
table. He plays here.
Yeah.
He's trying to make this more exciting.
That's right. That's right. We'll learn you.
We'll be able to throw this in and go to the
All right. This is the routine shot down the corner.
he likes the wall.
He got spooked. He got spooked.
We're going to put people at the door in timeout. We need a bouncer up there.
Yes, we do. Oh, boy, how good did he hit that? He is not afraid.
He looks really nervous, doesn't he?
He does, but he's hitting the ball like he's not.
Joking.
Are you see a deep breath he just took after he made that?
Yeah, he was like,
That's nervous.
That's
That's
like a
nervous.
champion.
So one more rack
Did he
and we'll
mark
be
his?
taking our break.
He marked it right.
Yeah, he marked it. Yeah, 3-1.
The one more we took a little break for him. But we didn't really talk about that, but they don't really get choice or something.
No, it's kind of our going thing. You know, we want these guys to, you know, be able to have that break, go use the bathroom, get a drink. He's already drank a pitcher of water, so he's going to refill.
I can't imagine you drink that much water.
He did.
And it's a
What happened? Was he nervous?
they hydrated.
All right. So again, he just changed the break.
That's the original break.
Yeah. So he's obviously not confident, so he's still trying to figure out this. Didn't make anything, but good thing he didn't make anything on that one.
You're the first shooter in every round.
Oh, he did make.
Didn't make it back. Yeah. He didn't make a really not good account.
I think what's happening is the team. didn't see the ball there in the pocket there.
For the rest of this time, there is no more blinking. I had a full house of old players tonight. They're having a tournament tonight?
UPA. UPA, we are the only ones that run league on Friday night, so we get all the players that want to shoot and have nowhere else to go.
And shout out, by the way, Daniel that's talking right now is the owner of UPA.
I do. No, my wife and I actually do family
It's a big deal. If you didn't know, Daniel's apartment smells of rich mahogany, and he has many leather-bound books.
Speaking of ET speed failures, he's in the chat.
Oh, what's up, dude?
So he says, "Rest in paradise, Eric."
Absolutely.
We all share that sentiment. We gave you a good shout out earlier. We'd love to get you in here for a match.
We could do a big boy match.
I'd love to get a big boy match in here. We got some big boys that are working with some big boys to play.
Yeah, I think we'll see a lot of people that are jumping in, talking about Eric today. We had to talk about him. The easier I think it gets for everybody, and you know that he's watching, or at least I believe he's watching. And anytime that we show him a little love or talk about him, it makes it a little bit easier for everybody else.
I agree.
I think Ed Caulfield and I, we had a good conversation the other day. He got real close with Ben. I said, the world's just has a little bit more less niceness in it with him being gone. And his response to me was perfect. He said, "Well, I don't think so. I think there's even more now. That so many people learn how to be a gentleman, how to be a steward all the time." I think Ed is completely right that the world's actually a little bit nicer right now. We've learned a ton from that guy. He's always had time for everybody, whether the best pool player in the room or a guy that's never played before. He gets everybody the same amount of time.
I agree.
So we'll keep talking about it because that's how we keep him moving.
Yeah, I agree.
Even though it's tough.
Yeah, we do know the audio in here is not the greatest. One of the first things we're going to do soon, hopefully, is upgrade the mic. That's going to help a lot with that. Again, we're live streaming inside a bar that's got music and all sorts of stuff going on here. So we do the best we can with that. But yeah, we are aware that it is not the greatest.
We're upgrading a little bit at a time.
Yeah.
It takes money. We don't get paid for any of this.
No,
players,
we do this for the pool community out of our own pockets, just to give back.
We'll get there eventually.
Yeah.
Give us another 72.
Yeah, we'll get there.
So that was
I was trying to set a 9-ball up. I got you.
I ended up there. Not a bad move there. Pedro can pick that out right now if he wants to, or he can wait and play safe. I like, if you're going to try to get out here, go ahead right now and try to bump off one of those balls to get into the natural shape.
It is, but it can also really, because where the three's at, you can really get out of shape on that 2 ball trying to make that ball.
Yeah, you just got to choose if you're going to try to get out or you're going to play safe. And when you're going to play safe.
Yep, I agree.
Don't leave what they'll be in. Oh, that was the first jump up that I've seen from him.
Yep.
Jumpy to
that happens when you get to a ride where you don't see the clear run out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's when you have issues like that happen. You don't see the table. You don't exactly know how you're going to get to that breakout while you're trying to shoot that shot's not getting your undivided attention. Like,
so what does he do now? Is he going to use the 5 ball to break out the 6-9?
I don't think you got the
right now and then make the 4, try to get the shape on the 5.
play over to the right. shape for the right angle. So you can use the 4-ball right now too. Break
I
out.
can just come across and run into it.
Yep.
And it stays there.
Yep.
Good shot. I like it. Every day you learn a little bit more about pool, no matter who you watch.
Yeah. So we got the music turned down over here, so hopefully the audio is sounding a little bit better. So he did go for the breakout there. Obviously, you didn't get it. So again, when you start stroking real loose like that, you're not going to have a lot of focus on keeping them. That's what happens.
I like him breaking this out here. Nice. Now you got to figure it out.
You know?
A little bit of a handshake there.
Yeah, he knows he should have gotten the breakout. He had a chance to fly ball. He didn't get it.
Okay, so Daniel, here's your question of the day.
Yes. Well, I don't think the 6 flights from 99. So I am getting really, really, really soft and just tapping the 6 and let the ball drop it up there. Just like that. Just like that.
Pedro's going to play a pretty good save here, right? So the hope was for it to just drift enough to I really don't like ever giving Pedro a full ball.
You could have frozen on that ball. This isn't bad.
So this one I would spin, I would play real right English and just bring it to the other side break. Yes. God. Hey, sometimes I get lucky.
How good was that?
If you hit a champ. That one made me feel crazy.
This is where they could add to have some fun if they really wanted to.
And we talked about it before, that they call me up anytime they want. But they want to make sure it's still a friendly game. They didn't want the white glove treatment and all that stuff. They just get to play like buddies like they are. I definitely won't be with either one of these guys even arguing about just the players.
Yep. All right, so he misses it. Does break the 9 ball out of there, but gives him the ball in hand. Pretty straightforward from here. Just needs to throw that down there. Leave the ball right where the 9 is at.
Pull it up to the ball, it'll go in. Actually, thank you.
And a lot of that doesn't go.
The only thing I see is that he's getting a little, he seems to get a little frustrated with the door, and like the traffic is coming through. He's settled in. Yeah, it's like a real good play.
Ladies and gentlemen, with that, we are finished with our first round. It is the first 5 matches. We're going to take a short 5-minute break. You guys get a beverage, switching airs, so on and so forth. Currently here, this is the Friday Basement here at the Pennsylvania Box. We appreciate you guys coming. Also, just a reminder, tomorrow we have blind draw. Sign up is at 6 o'clock. Tournament is at 6:30. That is $25 a stick, and then we also have our speed pool sign up at 6 o'clock for that as well. That tournament is at 7 p.m. So we have 2 tournaments for you tomorrow. We're also going to do a raffle going here, a must-go raffle to help support the players. So stick around. You guys are coming out. We'll be back in about 5 minutes.
Well, hello there.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, so the raffles, the week that you were gone, that we couldn't do the broadcasting, we figured out as long as it's game of skill instead of a game of chance, we can do it. So whoever gets pulled, say you get pulled. Now you're playing Scotch doubles with the winner until they miss. Next person gets pulled after a miss. Loser plays with the next ticket call until they miss, and they split the money. It has to be agreed amongst the players that whoever wins is going to give the other player half of it, but then the player with the ticket gets half of the money. One of the players gets half of the money, and the gentleman will split it. So legally, that's how we can go in.
Okay.
So I want to let you know it worked great. Okay. If you guys aren't opposed to it, I'm going to get us hurt.
Well,
Dale was fine.
yeah. You want to talk to them? And are they good with it? I don't know. I don't fully understand it, but I'm sure they'll be fine with it.
All right, everybody, we're just about 60 seconds to getting back to our match here with the VARGAS and Al BECKMAN. Where is Al? Pedro, it's to you and Al real quick before you guys get started. It's about the raffle to make you guys some money. Wherever Al is, we're ready for you, brother. Just need to have a quick word with you before we get back on.
We are just about ready.
We are missing one of our contestants. Probably in the
Sounds like.
probably
My headphones on properly. Sounds like.
but again, just a reminder, tomorrow we've got Scotch doubles draw.
Yeah.
There is 24 spots available for that.
Yeah.
12 teams, it's $25. It is blind draw, no cap tournament. You don't know who you're playing with. You don't know who you're playing against. Sign up for that. Starts at 6 o'clock. The tournament is at 6:30. And then the speed pool tournament is going to be at 7. We'll do 2 tournaments simultaneously. And yes, you can play in both tournaments if you so choose. We have up to 2 for your tournament needs tomorrow here at the penalty box. And we're going to get back to the Friday face-off here in just a few minutes.
Scotch doubles 9-ball, which is a lot of fun. Yep. And we also are going to have the speed pool. Which is always fun.
Yeah, that's always fun.
Yeah.
Always enjoyable.
We like both of those tournaments. I really enjoy the blind scotch doubles because you have the excitement of not knowing who you're going to play with. So that's kind of fun.
Are you saying something about last week when it was me and Jeff?
Did that happen?
Yeah, it was a normal scotch double. Bring your own partner. No gas.
Really?
It was awesome. It was fun.
You guys tear it up?
We played pretty good.
Yeah.
But we had to play Sean and Hitch. Lewis and Hitch. And man, we always can play good together. Sidney Sleva and Eddie Perea playing together. There were some good teams.
You guys had some ballers in here last week.
Yeah, we brought a little bit last week. It was fun. It's not very often that Jeff and I get to play together in Scotch or in anything for that matter because of our progress. It was really fun to be able to play together with my buddy that I've known. Well, he's known me since I was 5. Me hide with a duck. And he looked the same back then.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that.
Silver Fox.
You see Chris Aldrich, guys.
What's up? That's my boy.
Yeah. He's
in area. No. He's in the South.
Is he?
Oh, Chris.
All right, everybody, we're ready to get back to action. If you guys are as well, welcome our contestants one more night here at the Friday Face-Off. Make some noise for the Vargas. Make some noise for the Vargas, everybody.
Yeah.
You do better than that. Make some noise for everybody.
Yeah, you guys.
And make some noise for the BECKMAN over here. Make some noise for our contestants. Good luck. Let's go here.
A terrible crowd. I'm going to get out there and yell at everybody.
So right now we got a 4-1 lead for PEDRO. Another good break. But again, this is not, yeah, I mean, you definitely do not want to count JR out in one place, right?
No. None of us.
Once he finds that gear, he can get on.
This is the searching spot, right? You go down 4-1. You're starting to, figure out that, hey, whatever I'm thinking about right now just doesn't work. I'm just going to start hitting balls and playing pool. And then, a lot of times your roles change a little bit. You start feeling all right. Play a couple good saves. And then you're right back to the back.
I like it.
Chris, tell us where you're at. He's somewhere like Midwest or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
His boy lives there, so he moved there and he's loving life.
And Easy Speed Billiards in there, so it's a nice matchup.
I agree. I like it though.
I do.
And that's the thing is commentators and people that are throwing this, right? We want to see really tight battles. And I've said this before on the screen. It's also okay that somebody just runs through, right? We love good pool. And if somebody's playing good pool and they run through, hey, that's what it's all about, right? It can be a landslide, or it can be real tight. We want to see tight matches, but we love good pool. PEDRO's playing good right now.
Yeah, if you find that gear,
this might get tough. This is going to get tough. You get a little aggressive.
Yeah.
He's open that stroke like he was a gangster.
He might say that.
I still like to say here, go one rail.
I'm calling it.
Okay. I like going the short rail, bump into that 6, push it towards the, behind the 7, try to get to the rail. Put him in a position where he has to run out.
He's also up for one, so he feels like he's got a little bit of wiggle room.
That's where the danger comes, my friend. Play the same way the whole way. Because if you start feeling real good and taking extra risk, this is the kind of thing there.
So just got that 9 ball off the table, which
didn't really hurt him or
it's a pretty basic run out with the 9 ball on the side pocket. But better off the table than pushed up to the top.
And then it takes away, now he's got to go to the 8 to the 10. It stretches him just a little bit.
Yeah. So we'll just draw this up to the rail. Yeah. Very good shot.
This is what JR needed, right?
Yeah.
He needs to get a game under his belt and get on a little bit of a groove.
Yeah.
Each session now he needs to win each session. 5 games before the break he needs to win.
Yeah. And then he's got the advantage right now too because PEDRO broke first.
Yep. So he's going to be breaking after this.
Yep. So he makes these 2 balls. He breaks. He has control. Next thing you know, it's a 4-3 race. And he hit that perfect. All right, he's front rate doing some good. He's slowing down a little bit. He's still playing a little bit stronger. And there you go, 4-2.
There we go.
4-2.
It went down to 0.
Oh, go the other direction. There you go. There you are.
Just want to make sure
He tried to take away a match or something.
You know, it's funny, we were talking about Chris Aldridge.
Yeah. Yeah.
Chris Aldridge.
No, different Chris.
Yeah.
You're looking at two different Chris's there.
Oh.
Yes. Get closer to where your old eyes can see it.
Hey, you don't say that.
ALDRICH.
I knew that, dog.
Yeah,
I know who we're talking about.
Bro. Do you?
You don't know me. You don't know my life.
I feel like I do.
Growing up in the mean streets of Olympia.
Right? You look at Jeff over here in the booth.
I think he's trying to make money over there.
Is he? Get him in some tournaments. He's looking to play more tournaments. He'd like to get some money games going. So anybody out there is even willing to do fair proper races, he is definitely looking to get some action. All right, here we go. Jared is sticking to his. Got some great. I mean, the 5 and 6 are tied up. So I think it's a little weird, but we'll see what he does.
So that's Chris Aldridge from Aberdeen.
Okay.
Elma. Sorry, we said it wrong, bro. He was trying to get me on some other Chris that lives in the Midwest, dude. I know who you are, bro.
Yeah.
Good to have viewers there in the down by the water.
Well, it's literally the same name.
Yeah, but it's just rude that you said it wrong. So I apologize to Chris.
I'm sorry, Chris. With all due respect. I didn't say with all due respect.
Yeah, if you don't say it with all due respect, you can't be wrong. Yeah, I know Chris played a lot with.
How do you feel about that shot right there? He had a ball in the end. He had about 6 and 5 tied up. I mean,
But
he should have played to get himself an angle on the 2 ball to shoot the 2 ball in that bottom corner where he couldn't run it from that side.
And this is where that little bit of a break at 5. You got to get back in the groove, right? He was in good stroke. He just got to recover. He'll make this ball, but he's got to get back around for that 5, and that's going to be work.
He's in a rough position right here.
And this is, if you want to know how Mike Audubon plays this, I hit this rail first with left with my eyes closed, and just hope and pray that it goes 3 rails and knocks out that 5.
I got to look in the chat to see if anybody asked how
No, nobody cares.
I didn't see.
And he did it the way that I said. He just had his eyes open. Locks an Alcatraz right now.
He is.
How do you like that? Good shot right there. See, you just hit the shot before that with his eyes open. That's what I learned.
Yeah.
From now on, I need to not close my eyes when I hit that shot.
I agree.
I'm just learning. Kick it 2 rails and hit it. Good. Gonna leave PEDRO a shot, but he's got to go under the 6.
That's not bad.
Don't try to hold this ball. Just go under the 6.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
7 goes inside. 8 goes past both sides.
And these are the shots Pedro likes, though. He's good at getting that cue ball, moving the cue ball around.
You notice now he's taking a little bit more time.
Yeah, he's
Kind
slowing
of
down.
made a couple mistakes coming out of the break.
He
Now we're
does
going to
not
just kind of
want
slow
to
down.
give, yeah, he does not want to give JR an opportunity to get back in.
And that's the only thing I see with Pedro is sometimes with those cut shots, he overcuts them.
Yeah.
So he's thinning them a little bit more than. And
That's the second time he's done that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so, Pedro, when you watch this, stop doing that. Little thicker, especially on tables like this, you can hit that ball to the inside of the rail and it'll start on.
I don't see any problems here.
Get that a little firm, it's going to get weird.
If they count.
You can still cut in the corner, but getting shape is going to be tough. I think he's struggling with the speed of the table right now. And listen, when you're not in the stroke, you're starting to think about all those things. You get to the stroke, he doesn't think about that. He pile drives that and gets shape. What's up, bro?
Again, if you guys aren't here, man, we do appreciate the likes. We do appreciate you guys sharing the live stream. Shout out to EvoSports. Shout out to EvoSports for providing an awesome platform that allows us to do this.
Yeah, we love you.
Yeah, we really do.
All right, so he's going to thin this on the side. Thin the bottom left. All right, so Pedro, in a good spot here, right? Just stretch this ball up a little bit. Make the 7 in the side. You can hold it right there for the 8. And actually, having the 7 there makes it even easier to get shape on the 8.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a little short, so you can have to go one rail, come back, or you can spin this on the left. And who knows? You can't see this side. That ball might be out. Easy. There we go. You stretched it good. Like this. And this is what he really likes right here, right? He gets that draw right to the side pocket. Kid cat in shape. Looks pretty. Pretty. Overdid it. Nothing is going to make it inside. That's the key to that shot. If you overhit it, you can still make it.
If you don't stretch.
What was even close? I can make it fall.
Yeah, as we did. All right.
The pocket.
Puts him up
All right,
5-3.
ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to 5-2. We're taking a break. We're just doing a quick announcement about the raffles here while we get ready for the next rack. We're going to be supporting players. If you guys must go, it's $5 for 1 ticket or $20 for 5 tickets. It's going to be immediately following this matchup. We are racing to 11 today. So whoever wins is going to be playing with the first ticket drawing Scotch double. As soon as they miss the debut, the ticket will be drawn. Who will with the freezer. Whoever is the winner of the raffle is going to get half money. Players will just half money. So it's going to be the odds of good luck, gentlemen.
Or he's going to get a little more time, a lot more steady. Pedro's trying to put the heater on right now.
Well, they both look like they're really settling in.
And there's traffic. So Pedro, when he doesn't hit him too hard, this is what he hits. And it's perfect.
He's one of those guys.
Gets a little steroids going and hits it hard.
Yeah, he's one of those guys that actually does practice.
He does practice a lot.
You don't see a lot of people do that. Good players, those that care about the game, though, they care about their game. You'll see him practice.
He practices a lot. I always try to bark for action moves in here, and he's always, hey man, I'm practicing, and I love that. Get up there and do the work.
Yeah.
And then you can expect greatness. You can't expect greatness if you're not doing the work.
I agree.
And he practices with purpose, which is that's everybody says that Shane Van Bonen practices more than anything. Gets more balls, all that. The key to him is that he practices with purpose. He practices like he plays. So does Dave. He does a lot of that.
Yeah.
And I know JR puts in a ton of work too.
JR does.
I just don't know JR as well as I know Dave. I like his game. I've seen him play a lot.
PEDRO or JR?
JR.
Yeah.
Plays a lot, plays real strong, a lot of confidence.
And I've seen him like his fire.
Well, I'm setting up there. Just a reminder, these guys have a lot of money here. Please respect the blue area around table 3. These guys finish the game.
My favorite thing is playing good pool. But watching good pool is close.
Can I get another? All right, folks, I'm going to step away here for a few minutes, and we're going to have Chris and Mike.
Yeah, Daniel, the 7-foot person, has to eat every like 2 hours of healthy food.
I do, Mike. So I'll be back shortly.
Okay, bye. All right, I'm gonna play a little safe and hard. He's played some good saves in the past. I mean, on that shot, that's where you slow down and just kind of roll into that ball. So we're hoping hope he gets settled in and starts getting on a little bit of a groove. I also noticed he's gone to standing on the sideline instead of sitting down. So he doesn't seem very comfortable. Pedro with a good shot there. Got a little bit of love too. When you're playing good, you get love.
Confidence is a big part of it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. We want to see these guys get there. This is a key shot here. You got away with it. So again, getting them good, getting a couple of rolls. And now take advantage of it. Brought back out to the center of the table. And he's got real good shape of that 8 ball. He's been a little bit short of where he wanted to be, which is still in a good spot. Really taking his time. I
feel like you can get there first.
That's a shot that I think we've talked about a bunch of times. That you want to take that with a bunch of spin and draw, or you can just hit that 8 ball, just make it. You come up by the first time in on the end rail, 2 rails back out to the 9 on the proper side of it, where you just have to make the 9 and the 10 ball's easy. Sometimes he just wants to while out, right? He likes to open up that stroke, put a bunch of spin on, and have everybody go, what? Because he has that kind of stroke, right? When you have the ability to hit that shot, you want to hit it because it's fun. But this is where JR can definitely bank this ball and get out.
Here's a big opening opportunity. That just goes back to the patience
This
factor.
is what I'm seeing from him, the shaking of the head. Normally, when I play him, he doesn't care. Like, I'm just going to bank the 9 now.
Yeah.
So,
Having a great time.
so right now he's thinking a lot. It's a race to 192, so we're going to be here for like 12 days.
I just got to get out here by the 3rd. I got about a week or so that we can get this match done. There it is.
And that's unfortunate because he gets both of those big shots really nice. The guys kind of no love.
I think that what I'm seeing personally is the only thing that will address the ball and just kind of watching it everything's set up properly.
And that's the way he plays. So you don't expect that, but when you're struggling, that becomes really tough, right? So he's just trying to find his way right now. We've seen these in these matches, and then somebody goes on a heater. So we're not saying anything right now.
Of course.
Well, we're saying everything right now because that's what we have to do.
I mean, that's kind of our job.
Also, could we bring up something totally different?
Of course. Where's Mr. Chow?
When did it become okay for guys to wear short shorts that show off their thighs? When did this become a popular thing?
I believe that was in about 1983.
I get it, but now it's like cool.
I don't know about all that.
I think it's gross.
I mean,
put them away,
it
guys.
It may be cool for other regions.
Put it away. I watched the guy shoot the other day. You know, one of
Supposed to be shooting
his
pool
2
balls,
soldiers
not,
were just hanging out.
Yeah, we're supposed to be shooting pool balls, not other balls.
Yeah, I don't want to see your stuff on there. All right, here we go. I expect Gerard to come back here. He's definitely just looking great 4 times. He's got to find that. What I would like to see from him, just as from a coaching standpoint, is shortening his bridge. He's got a really long bridge on the break, which means that by the time he's getting to hit the ball and make contact, he's already got a lot of his stroke that he's left behind. So I don't think he's as precise as he could be if he shortens it
up for a variation every time, every inch away from that spot. You're opening up a little bit of wiggle with the end of the stick, and every inch of that is 1 millimeter on the ball, and we all know what that is.
Yep. So I think just shortening that. I mean, I would actually tell him to put that about in half. Because he's just losing a lot of his punch and losing a lot of the control. So he's not getting the specific part of the cue ball that he wants to hit to be able to get all of that attrition and power.
What I saw there, there's obviously a defense job that for junior and making the little run. It didn't quite bite exactly the way you wanted it. It's not perfect, but it might be the best opportunity to got to.
We did this with a little bit of top right.
Take that 2 towards the 2-9 combo possibly.
Well, I think you can slide around the 2, and the 2 goes up in the corner. If it looks right. I mean, we're watching on the screen. That does not make sense.
Well, that ended up working out right. We didn't. Neither one of us were looking at that, but that was.
I think he was trying to make that.
I believe so too. I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Sorry, I don't have the filter on that. Did you say something? They're going to make their own choices. If that's what they decided at the beginning, they can call us up for it what they want.
They just need to ask me what any of the 3 of us that are available. Yeah.
Love the background music.
We're short of here, some entertainment, audio variety.
Right, so he's going to go off the 6 into the side, above the 7. And that should leave him just above the 3 ball. So you can make the 3 go down to the 4. This is the key shot. And there it is. Yeah, the key shot is a little bit of a 6 ball, but it's really not bad.
I think if he gets
A little bit further on the 3 ball than you wanted to.
Now, remind me the rule variations here because I think they're all variations. So it has to be in order, correct? Okay. So that 6-10 obviously is going to be out of the conversation.
Correct. It has to be called, pocket for every ball.
Speaking of that, if you guys want to get involved with the Friday face-off, get a hold of myself, Chris Aldridge, Mike Bonnie, Mike Hubbles here, and then Danny Wingate.
Here's the deal. Don't get a hold of Mike Bonnie because you know that I don't make any of those choices. I just kind of lead in.
We discussed them as a team.
I'm the least worker out of the group. Came up with this idea for something fun, and I kept it fun for me the whole time.
Well, that's the whole point.
Yeah.
I appreciate your creativeness.
I get to do a little bit of commentating, and I
always get you in the box.
Absolutely, I'd love to. The key for me for all this is to get everybody a chance that doesn't get those chances. Right? I've been blessed to have a lot of those opportunities to be in that limelight, and sometimes lost and sometimes won. But this is for the players that don't get that opportunity to be able to step up and be in front of the camera and have all the spotlight shine on them. So I love to play, but I'll play at a time where we just don't have anybody else.
Well, I think what the idea is, what we discussed on the last couple of meetings is, maybe once a month we'll have one of these marquee matchups. Mm-hmm. And then, with the other ones, stick to what the original plan that you came up with is to have give an opportunity, get some experience for some players that otherwise may not have had that opportunity and get that notch in.
Sure. Yeah, I love it.
Of course, later next week.
you are looking for something to do, hopefully the event. Have a Mad Hatter. But, got some catch-ups for you in July. Sure.
I'm going to spend the 4th at home scared fireworks.
That's probably the safest place to be.
Also a ginger. All right, you were trying to get perfect shape there, which, you missed that ball because you really had to hit that ball well to be able to get shape. But this does give, Pedro another chance, right? I don't expect him to miss out.
I think he's in pain. I believe we're out of space with that doggy right on down.
Your little lines are just like dad joke.
That's and I
good shot there. I just want to see that beautiful confidence stroke that we've seen last 3 10 balls that he's had in pocket.
he's good right now. Not rushing, nothing.
There we go. There it is. All right, so it's 7-2 now.
And if we can get a gallery,
Hey, you guys need to come in here and drink the party. Let's go.
we're actually pretty busy in here. We have quite a few viewers. Awesome. We appreciate the but yeah, we definitely do some more participation.
I'll tell you what, anybody that comes in, I'm buying the first round
Hey, I just got here.
of water.
Water.
For everybody.
You know what's free? Beer. You know what's free?
It's funny. I keep showing up at these bars and they never give me a free beer.
Well, it's not tomorrow.
It's just dumb.
It's not tomorrow.
I know. I just don't get it. I also don't understand when I read a sign in the bathroom that says employees must wash hands. And you wait there, and no employee comes to wash my hands.
That is unfortunate. And I think that is unacceptable.
I mean, if you're going to advertise that I have to have my hands washed by an employee, yeah, come and wash my hands. Right away. All right, and a couple there. Free ball stretched a little. So you can roll this on the side to be able to get on 3, but the 3 and 7 will go from the head. So stretch this all the way to the handrail. I mean, so far it's been the break, right? So Pedro has broke very well. Even when he doesn't have a shot off the break, he's making a ball on the break, so he's controlling the rack. Yeah, he's controlling the rack. And if you have a shot after the break, you get to control the rack. And I think he's done a really good job of doing that so far.
Shot here, so a nice strong safety there.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Maybe we're too close to the microphone.
Can we get a comment from the crowd watching online? You guys hear us? We're also working through a few every single week, of course, as
Pedro's in the restroom, so we're just going to watch it from here and see the eyes and ears for PEDRO.
we're also working on trying to get
Oh, you hit it, champ. He's going to get no love. He's getting no rolls right now.
that was a real thing.
When things are going bad, man, the rolls go bad, right? The ball very well and should have got rewarded by getting safe there.
All right, we're getting close to the end of the 10th back here. So we take a break here after the game was coming back. Apparently,
It's just a white noise. They can't hear it.
really? I'll try it. Just back here. We get that going. Lots of background chatter. Oh yeah, the background chatter. There's just nothing really good. Yeah. Two of you guys are really close to the mic. If you guys are talking back here, then it just echoes.
But then right here,
Yeah, but if you get up close to the mic, it's a little bit better. So thanks, John. Yeah, we're is this a little bit better, John? Hopefully you can hear us a little bit better. We turn the mics up a little bit and turn the monitor down a little bit and see if that actually helps. So I do recognize though that we do have, some background noise here. We're in a bar.
this isn't a bar, it's a club.
It might be time to raise the mics. We're going to keep doing better mics. You did. But go up HC.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for our participants. Make some noise. Come on, Penalty Box, help us out here now. Hey, Penalty Box, listen up. Make some noise for our players. Make some noise for our players, everybody. Thank you very much. We got a 5-minute break in the 10th match. We got about 5 minutes for the players to get a little bit of a breather. It's also a good opportunity for you guys to come by some raffle tickets. The raffle tickets are $5 per ticket, or you can use 5 tickets for $20. Whoever gets drawn is going to have the opportunity to play Scotch Devils as partners with these participants tonight. Half of the money is going to go to the winner of the raffle. Half of the money is going to get split between these players. So we are raising money for a good cause. Right now we're 8 games to 2. So this raffle could be happening sometime in the next probably, I guess, 45 minutes to an hour. So if you guys want to get in on the raffle, support these guys, come on over. It's going to be some fun. We're going to play that right at the end of the matchup. But if you're not in, you can't win. Come on over and see me to get some raffle tickets.
Get on the raffle and they get started with $20.
What's that?
You want to get on the raffle and you get started with $20 and we'll start walking around.
Yeah, I don't know that I'm going to be. I still got to work in the land, so I'm going to, on Friday night, I can shed out of here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're done at 8.
Maybe. That'll be good. So, Chris, I don't know. I think what I'm going to do is invest in some better mics.
I don't think it's the mics, I think it's the board.
I think it's the board, bro. Yeah. These are cheap-ass mics.
I got some mics.
You have good ones that work in noisy.
I have concert mics.
So,
Your problem is you have omnidirectional mics.
yeah,
Your omnidirectionals are picking up
everything.
So mine are mics.
So that's what I need. Yeah,
I've got like 40 of them.
Do you?
That's why I was saying we can stick around a
I
little
can
bit.
plug them into because these plugins are in there.
I'm just telling you. It's up
Yeah.
to you. I don't want to like hook your equipment or anything.
I didn't pay a lot for it.
I've got $15,000 worth of audio here.
Oh, I know you do. That's what I'm saying. I don't think it's a board per se. I think it's the mics.
So, I'm just saying while it's set up.
Do you have any other mics here? We'll grab a couple of mics real quick. I wonder if he's going to grab a couple of other mics. Larger sound mics that we can hold in our hand. So it won't be omnidirectional. And he's
Give me everything a try, bro.
because sound quality is pretty crap. And I know it is. These mics are built for a quiet environment.
Right, yeah.
Or at least a semi, you know, not fucking music control. No. And because I'm omnidirectional, I think of everything. Well, I thought it was going to get mics on it. Focus, what else you got to focus
Where's grabbing?
What's happening? Look at that. You want to go take a shot? Like a fucking like an apple cider? Get my dick going. Hey, I hate first car to drive by you.
What's
I don't know
that?
where Chris is.
I'll just sit on the table.
He's potty. Where's this motherfucking toaster now?
He'll grab a.
All right, folks, stick with us for a minute here. We're actually going to switch up the mic real quick to see if we can get the audio to improve. We're going to use a different mic. And, hopefully, it will make a difference. So, stick with us. We'll be back here in just a few moments. Is someone buying tickets? Oh, just set it there for now.
Oh, yeah. So I see. So that's the last chance to renew.
Well, we have a work perfect. These are both brand new mics. They've barely ever been used. You don't hold them, obviously, but
Yeah, that's all right. I don't mind holding it. Alright, got a new mic here. Hopefully this will work better. You guys are in the chat. Let me know if you can hear this. If you can.
They'll probably fix it.
If you are in the chat right now, let me know if you can actually hear this better, right?
We got about 2 minutes before we get started here again. If you guys are interested in getting into the raffle, I'm going to be coming around and talking to you guys each of your tables so that there's a lot of other matches going on. Again, the raffle is to support the players. It's $5 for 1 ticket or $20 for 5 tickets. Are you guys ready to go? Pedro and Al, you guys ready? All right. The table is yours, gentlemen. Good luck. Big penalty box. Let's do this. Let's try this one more time. Hey, everybody in the penalty box. For Al and Pedro. Make some noise for our contestants. Make some noise. Good luck, gentlemen.
All right, let's see if this works better. Can you guys hear us better right now?
I'm putting it in the chat right now.
We went to some different microphones. Let's hope that works.
You just gotta write my name. All right, so we're back in the action here. Pedro is shooting.
All right, Pedro's break. He's up 8-2.
That's amazing, bro. So again, like I was talking earlier, he looks so confident. I was talking to him on the break, man. He's really confident. He feels like he hits the ball really well. And the safety they played really hard really helped him, have time to find his shot.
All right. Anybody want to give us some feedback on if it sounds better now? I think it's blocked out a lot of that background noise. You got to let us know. Do your jobs, people. Get up, drink some haterade, get to it.
Oh, yeah. So, there we go.
Hey, what's up, Sean?
Now. So, cool.
Thank you for letting us know. I think it's
it actually sounds a lot better. I can tell just in my head.
I feel like my voice is a little bit sexier. So, Sean, just saying, if you couldn't hear the jumbling before we were calling you guys out, love the easy stream swag. Love the podcast and all the things you're doing, bro.
Big shout out to the community around here. Everybody knows who is waiting there.
Gear is awesome. His swag's awesome. Great teacher. I've asked him some questions about the game in the past, and his responses are brilliant. You know,
I have not
you got more game than Nintendo. All right, so how do you hit this ball? Is you going to spin around this and play the combo or the carom on the nine? He's got enough where he barely has to spin this, if not at all. You just can't see it from the top. So you're gonna have to spin this a little bit, but just a little messy. Made everything real messy. Everything looks real messy. So I like going below the 4 ball, pushing it up table, and hiding in that on behind the set. And then you're opening up a little bit, but you've got action.
Yeah, I like it.
We'll see if you hear it. That one voice. There we go. Now that's picking up a lot of background. Yeah, we're leaving that background behind. Although one of my favorite songs from Pool Hall Junkie is playing right now. Look, JR has been getting some bad rolls. And when you're struggling a little bit and just not in groove, you get bad rolls. Right? You just got a couple good rolls. I think the 6-7 goes. Now that I'm looking at it from the right perspective. So now the key is just not get on the wrong side.
Yeah, but I think you can dim that.
I'd almost power this in the pocket and go to the side of stretch it. Oh, yeah, it's wired.
It's wired.
There we go. Yeah, that's the way to hit that.
You're right. I can tell if it's wired.
Sometimes I get
It's
lucky.
green light. Yeah, there's no problem here, though. I mean, I fully expect to see him get out.
Yeah, you just, the 8 to 10. Seems a little more steady now.
Yep.
You got it pretty straight on him, so I mean, you almost got to go. He'll hit this with right angle. Spin it down. Rail first and scratch. He's got some brutal scratches. Like shots that I thought he hit pretty well. Not if I'm playing, I'm just hoping he can, right? I mean, it's tough to watch, right? When somebody's playing better than the results are coming.
Yeah, no, you're right.
So they are playing, these are buddies that play each other a lot. So they're giving games to each other, not making people shoot the 10 ball. That's just a sign of respect.
Yep.
And that's all just part of the way these guys play.
Yeah, you're not going to make him shoot that simple with the ball in hand.
I mean, if you do, you're just waking up a bull.
Yeah. I agree.
By the way, the cocktails here at Penalty Box are delight. Vodka, lemonade, and a little Sprite. A bit about it. I feel like I'm on a beach somewhere.
I like it.
All right, if he breaks like he has been breaking, he's in a really, really good spot. I mean, he's already in a good spot. Yeah, he's taking a little bit off of that. Every time he takes, he's got a little love there too. And when you're playing good, you deserve some love.
I agree.
But he took a little bit off. The only couple times where he didn't make a ball or didn't have a shot off the break, he was just hitting it a little firm. And I think he took a little bit off of it and had stretched those balls to the side pocket. He's going to get away with it.
Love on that one. Yep, he should be.
Just like he meant to. By the way, if you guys didn't hear earlier, we're going to repeat some stuff, right? We're loving the gear that PEDRO is wearing. Reese was one of our best homies, big smooth, best dressed ever, everywhere he ever went. He's one of the best dudes ever. And then, of course, the loss of Eric Sawyer has been pretty impactful for a lot of us in the last couple days. He was obviously in a lot of pain and had a lot going on for a long time. We're going to miss him very much. I know that it's been tough on me. I've known the guy for a long time. Became really good friends. He was a great steward of the game. And the more we talk about him, the more healing it is for everybody. So when you're in your pool room, just talk about him, right? I know he's listening. At least that's my belief. You can disagree or not. That doesn't matter. But the more we talk about him, the more we keep him with us. And he's somebody that I inspire someday to be even a quarter of the kind of man that he was and the impact that he had in the game. So let's keep talking about it. Right?
Nope. Celebrate it.
All right, so that wasn't exactly what he planned.
No, but this is a good opportunity. He's not going to give up.
Oh God, no.
He's not going to give up.
And he really kind of left him. He left him really weak, right?
Yeah, a whole lot.
So, I mean,
I'm really forward following through this.
yeah, I would draw back to the side rail by the side pocket, take the medicine, and either cut that ball in or try to play safe behind the 7. He would probably pocket this ball and then play the 6, go 2 rails behind the 7, and walk him up to the pit. Stretch the 6 down forward.
I like it.
Maybe you heard me. I don't know how loud my voice is.
It's hard to tell if you guys have headphones on.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't hear anything. All I can hear is me. And you.
Yeah.
And the way you're holding your mic is like Eminem at a Jay-Z.
Never do it, bro. Oh, look at that.
There it is. That's a good shot. And the key to that shot is that you blocked out everything but basically a 1 rail or 2 rail bang for stretch.
Yeah.
You can't go short rail. So he's going to go 2 rails.
He's practically got to throw another step ball too. So that makes that definitely.
He's going to try to DK.
I don't hate it.
Yeah. He's feeling confident. He's going.
He's feeling good.
He made it. He made it aside like it was easy. Wait. I blinked.
Oh, he scratched. Sorry.
Just playing, guys. Fun over here. What? This place is like a prison. All right, here we go. I mean, he makes this. Look, there's 2. I've said this on the stream plenty of times. You heard me plenty of times. The hardest games to win, the first and the last. Guess who won the first one? JR. So nobody's left out, right? He's going to battle all the way through. He's not giving up. Although I'm pretty sure after this, they're going to probably play for 300, 500, 1,000. These guys love to play for cash.
Yeah. Hopefully, if you guys open John, Josh, Mike Power, and Lincoln said, yeah, I don't blame you.
Stop judging me, John.
We are better now, I think.
I think these mics are working better. I just got to hold it up like a gangster. Daisy. No one knows what it means, but it's provocative. Get the people going. All right, so love it. I would probably throw this over your forward and play the 9 and 6. He's going to try to throw this. So that's the danger of playing the drop. Well, you have to if you don't hit that, right? If you roll that ball forward, take your medicine, and play the 9 inside, you're playing the off. You're in your favor. We talk, I talk a lot with people that I teach about the presence at the table, slumped shoulders and shaking of the head. It's all negativity, and it's not going away if you're using it. So I teach my players or my students, to not show that emotion, right? Which I don't do, because you see me, I'm a ginger, and you can see all my emotions. But having the slumped shoulders and head scratching and nodding, those are all things that are negative reactions. And then it just starts going down.
We really don't have enough time to talk about your matches.
I tried so hard.
That's a whole other podcast.
You should see my golf game. I'm writing a book. It's called Driver Wedge Bogey. I'm not to kill yourself.
Just like that. Pedro is on the hill.
Pedro is on the hill.
Yep. And again, we talk about that a lot, right? Like, it's about finding that gear.
Yeah.
Right? You're putting your foot on their neck, got them down, you're shooting confident. Pedro does not feel like he can finish this type of thing right now.
Yeah, and look, he's hit 3 9-balls or 10-balls tonight that were long that he had to pocket, and he pocketed them dead straight. You make those balls, you're feeling all kinds of confidence, and then the rolls start going better, and everything goes better when you're playing better.
Yep.
But also, we're gamblers, right? He's not comfortable right now. He's on the hill. He knows he's on the hill, but he's got to finish. This can quickly go a weird way. I've been in matches where I'm up 5-0 and lose, or up 4-0 in a race to 5, and I lose on the hill.
Yeah.
Also been where I came back.
Yeah.
There's no stopping now. The key is that it is alternating brain. So Pedro will have opportunities at the table to be able to close this out.
So just a reminder to you guys listening after the break, if you guys listening, we will not be here next week. So no Friday face off, and Friday after that we'll have live music on here. We're not going to run that break. And then we're back with a pretty exciting matchup because we have 2 lower-rated players that do not have money matches. First time. Ron Bauer was baseball, correct?
Yeah, and we'll go over the specifics of it. They're going to battle out the ECA rules, no 8-ball break, ref rack, alternating break, 300 in the middle. Or 600. Break to 9.
That's going to be interesting. They're 2 lower-rated players, which is kind of what we were hoping for.
This was my plan from the start.
Right. Although we do want to draw some high matches, but we want to give players that don't normally have an opportunity or platform to play money matches. We do this.
And we teach them, we help them with the negotiating and the rules and everything to make it legit. I think the key to this, and the reason I did the first match in the first place, was to teach some students of mine how to play, because it's not a dark backroom disgusting thing, right? That it used to be thought. It's okay to learn this way, and really what it does by playing for a little bit of money here and there, and when I play constantly, and everybody, a lot of players play constantly. You're playing constantly so that you're always in that position, and your body gets used to being. If you're not playing for money, and not playing under the pressure, and then going to play in, let's say Lincoln City, or you're going to Vegas for APA, or whatever league you're playing in. Now you have to learn how to use your emotions and play under tough circumstances like you've never done. All right, let's get back to it because he's about to get up. He's about to. He loves it. We tend to hit this with a little bit too much left. He's gonna get weird. And really, at this point, you're up a bunch. Just cut this inside.
Yeah.
I like that on the side. You got the 10-ball to block you from going to a pocket, and you can come off that ball and get around. You got a lot of action. And that's okay. That didn't really hurt him. It really doesn't, right? So by doing that, he hit it a little hard and pressed it up table, and now there's really. And again, this is where JR's head's shaking over there. He's like, "What the hell is happening?" Because it does happen, right? He's getting a lot of bad rolls because a lot of the rolls are going to the player that's playing right.
Exactly. Yeah. And that's how it goes.
It sucks. I hate it.
And sometimes your players play really well because.
Absolutely. Yeah. You live off yourself. Now he had option because Pedro made the 10.
Yeah, and you give it back. That's smart.
I would rather play safe here.
But Pedro's going on
and he's going to stretch this all the way down around behind behind the Niners.
Oh, he called it 8?
Oh,
Okay, how good was that?
I mean, he looked at us like, "Hey guys, are you going to say something about that?" What a shot!
Yeah, I mean, kind of speechless for a second.
And then he just got over and
He
slapped at
all
it.
up on the last shot.
Well, he slapped at it. If you hit a good shot like that, man, do a walk around the table.
Yeah.
This guy's got more game than Nintendo, which is weird.
Breathe.
Drinking those Red Bulls, those sugar-free, feeling love.
All right, come on, JR. There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, routine pinball right there.
And he actually gave a look like, but I want it.
Just don't give up. You fight. We did it together. I mean, three or four in a row right here. You could something to change.
For sure.
All right.
All right, he's on there. 10-3. All right, there we go. It's not over yet. You gotta think it's over. You're crazy. Nobody knows.
All right, there's 10-3 right now. We still got some pool to play over here. It is PEDRO. This is the Friday face-off over here.
I think everybody finally.
We also have a raffle going to support the players. We're at $150 right now. It's $5 for one ticket or 5 tickets for for $20. If you want to put 100 in, you can. That's going to be a breaking Scotch table with the players. So if you guys want to get on that already, once again, get on that.
Race missing that ball. He started thinking ahead, right? He made that break on the 8 ball. Just had a 2 ball out. Get a walk around the table, pick up the chalk.
That's good. We talked about that earlier. There are times you like to see face with that. I like to see that. Where you've got to just stand up for a second, walk around the table, take the freaking
Yeah.
you know.
But he's got, he's like a quarterback in the NFL. He's got short-term memory. Throw an interception. You know what the first thing they teach quarterbacks? Short-term memory. You might throw an interception, and the next play, you're right back on the field. The other guy threw an interception.
And that just didn't work out for me. He made one ball, but he got himself in trouble here. So,
And the roles can change now, right?
just thinking that.
Yeah. So,
Even though he's on the hill, how dangerous is that?
hill's a hard place to be.
It is.
That's why they call it a hill.
All right. Well, no put pocket on this, but there is a good safety here.
And that's the one thing I haven't seen from JR today is a lot of safety.
That's what I was
Like block-on safety, which I expect a little bit more.
But you're right.
He's been very aggressive. Hey, Dale. Give me a drink. I figure Dale can go and get me a drink. Dale is over here. He's the owner of the penalty box. He's Canadian. Sorry. He just got back from a trip to Mexico. He looks all tanned, like a tan Canadian. And he drank apparently more tequila than he will ever drink again. And probably never drink.
He tried to baby that the whole up there. I would have rather liked to see him get that ball from the rail.
Yeah, I think the idea of having to play a perfect save comes from the fact that PEDRO has done a really good job of kicking every ball that he's in.
That's true. That's true.
So now you feel like you have to really lock it up in a place where he just has no opportunity.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Tell my wife that.
Wouldn't believe you.
It's so weird to hear that. Mike, you're not wrong. Mike, right. I hope you're not listening to I was not right. Tell her she'll beat me again. This is a cry for help, people. Nobody help. You might be a little.
Got a little close to that first ball. Once you really want to hit it.
Definitely like playing more of a stock shot on that one. Leaving yourself a little bit on the other side of the six. It's just safety time. It's just safety time. Look at behind the nine. Absolutely. That's the shot. That's absolutely the shot. Yep. Good shot. He doesn't want to. He wants to run out.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody does.
But he also wants to be done.
Well, and this is the time.
Yeah.
Get it done now.
He knows.
Yeah, you can grind it. Just finish it when you can. But a shot like that is key. Play the safe. Give yourself a chance. If it's just a straight in 10 ball, to win it all, then take it. Winning is winning. You don't need to put a 5 back on to be able to be impressed. Winning is winning. Right now, Pedro's like Ricky Bobby, a big, hairy winning machine. In the morning, good kick. Actually, I think Pedro's first here.
Yeah. You got the bank on that.
Nobody wants to take this.
No,
He's going to bank it.
Pedro doesn't want to pay this back.
He likes the shot, actually, I think. The guy that loves moving.
Good. Good.
So now I'd like to see him just roll this ball in.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing you can really do with it other than roll it in.
And you can roll it in, and then you can roll the 8 ball in and get down for the 9. I think you just roll this ball in. Perhaps being able to roll the 8.
It looks like not over yet. Well, my prediction was wrong.
Your prediction was way wrong.
Even if
I'm mad at you. We're in a fight. You want to make up? That's the longest fight we've ever had.
I want to fight you.
That was the longest, like 30 seconds of my life.
Not do that again.
I don't want to ever do that again. All right, hit the ball really good.
Yep. He very wants to be on that. He doesn't do anything here, right?
Well, no, he's got to draw back a little bit, or he's got to move forward. Either way, he's got to move.
That's what I'm saying.
And I really like just playing a little stun draw here. I know you think that's crazy, but you're a lefty and you don't make sense anyway. You're so smart. I know I'm a lefty, you're right. Yeah. Grew up at a convent. Couldn't play left-handed. Okay, he's good. I like him to make this ball all day. And really, this is
another couple of he should be all right.
a confidence builder here. He makes this ball. He feels good about the break.
Yeah.
No. Commentator curse. I hate myself. I hate myself. How dare she? I like him. All right. 11-3. Good plan. Pedro played really well.
That was the final face-off, I believe that's number 11, correct? Number 11?
And deserves to win.
All right, that is it. That's all, folks. Hey, for everybody here at the penalty box, thank you once again for coming in to the Friday face-off. Pedro versus Al. Please make some noise for their players. Please make some noise for the players, everybody. Well, we're having a fun match to watch. For future events, again, tomorrow we have the blind draw Scotch doubles tournaments. Sign up at 6 p.m. for that. Match is at 6:30. We also have the speed pool tournament, which is going to be uncapped 8-ball this week. We're going to have sign-ups for that also at 6 o'clock, and we'll be starting at 7. So blind draw doubles starts at 6:30. Speed pool starts at 7. Right now, also, we are about 5 minutes away from getting into the raffle here. We have $150 in the raffle. We need some more money in here. Half the money is going to go to support the players. If you guys want a ticket, it's $5 for one ticket, or 5 tickets for $20. You'll be participating with one of these gentlemen if your ticket gets pulled. You have an opportunity to do a 10-ball break and run. We have about 5, possibly 10 minutes until we pull that.
Are you guys want to do the interviews before the?
Yes.
So we're going to do 10
All right, so we're going to
minutes.
get the guys over here to do.
We're going to do 10 minutes. I need to
I appreciate everybody
have
out there. I'm going to sign off. This is Mike White.
JR. Can I have you go over and do a post-match interview real quick? Well, we will about it, at least we do. So, one more time, hey, penalty box one more time. Make some noise for Mr. Beckman. Make some noise for Mr. Beckman. Penalty box. Nicely played, nicely played. He's going to be doing a quick interview with HDR. After that, PEDRO's going to be doing an interview. We have 10 minutes to get into the raffle. We're already at $150. Please make some noise for your winner tonight. PEDRO, make some noise. Penalty box for PEDRO, your winner tonight. Thank you guys for coming out. We appreciate you. 10 minutes until the raffle.
I did not turn out. I'll tell you one thing, man. The way you shot, the score does not represent you. I feel like you're shooting pretty well. You got really tough roll. You got to scratch that knee scratch in my head. It was rough. It was rough. So, yeah, you know, but I mean, we've been doing this long enough to know sometimes
That's just how it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. PEDRO shot great. Some unfortunate rolls, but he's still shooting great. Good safeties.
Oh, yeah.
All right, once it is last call to get into the raffle. If you guys want a raffle tickets, either raise your hand and come see you, or you can come over here to the dark here about 5 to 7 minutes until we're doing the raffle. It's a must go to ball, break and run, scratch doubles. You're participating with the player just did the Friday.
I mean, he shot great, but yeah, he did.
It is still 5 right. We're gonna do the raffle. We'll give you guys 10 minutes at 8:15. We'll be doing the must go break and run raffle. 8:15.
Yeah, I wouldn't be against a rematch. You know, maybe in a month or so.
Yeah.
Can we do it again?
Awesome. Yeah, I'd love to see that. Thanks, man.
Yes,
We'll
sir.
see you next time. Good for tonight. All right, folks, that was JR. We're going to go ahead and get PEDRO in here, the man of the hour. He shot really well today, amazingly well today. He had all the rolls going for him. It was fun to watch. PEDRO.
How you doing?
Good, bro. How you doing?
I'm good. I see you.
Good to see you.
All right.
All right. We'll get PEDRO to booth here in just a second. I hope you guys will enjoy it. Again, nothing that we get paid for. We just have our own competition. Get players out to play each other. EvoSports is creating a platform and aims to do good and so this is something that you understand, you want to get, be part of. our Friday face-off. Get a hold of me, get a hold of Chris all here. We'll like all the money. We'd love to get you out here. Talk to you or how people feel about second money back. That's exactly what we're here to do. So, I think also coming up here, it's not like one of us here. I just have PEDRO winner of the evening. PEDRO VARGAS. Sir. All right, hey, so just to start off, a text message from Fargo that
The Sixers in the goal. I'm not moving much.
doing well, man. That was fun to watch. It looks like there's a lot of good working for tonight. Not like shooting well.
He scratched 3 times on the break. I had some good rolls, but that's a good time. If I'm gonna have something, I'm already gonna work. Yeah, it worked out. I played some ball pretty well tonight. A couple of mistakes.
It looks like you settled in and you got really comfortable really quick. Yeah, and it looked like, I mean, JR missed the very first shot of the match, and the second shot he made it, but it looked rough. Like he didn't make it. Yeah, you know what I mean? And he just never found, he never got comfortable, he never found that spot. And it looked like as he started to get comfortable, you know, a Peter goal and scratching his last talk about 3 rails.
Well, this is tough. We only got 2 balls left, right? Ball around well, and we get up in the end. We got to make it tough. Yeah, okay. Absolutely. Start to gain confidence when down the big margin.
Yep, and you feel like you think there's something wrong with the you start shooting.
You might second guess yourself, right? You shouldn't, but you second guess yourself. I always say when I'm not shooting well, I go back to little things I tell myself, this type of thing. Kind of like a basketball shooter, not shooting well, and make a free throw, see the ball go in. Yeah, but I really gain confidence.
Yeah. So we talked a little bit about possibly a couple ones.
Sure.
He said he's been set up.
Where are we going? 20?
Just kidding. No, he definitely said he'd be interested in a rematch, which I would like to see because I really don't think that the score, someone to look at the score, they would not know how well JR actually played. So the score is not indicative of the thing. Not taking it away from you. Amazing. You made some crazy shots. That 6-8 combo, where you swap the 10 in and he gave it back to you, oh, didn't know what you're talking about. You had us, you were speechless. We're talking about the safety, we're talking about, we got this all this finish and all this stuff. You're smashing the 6-8 combo bank shot in the corner pocket.
Sometimes I just see those things. I attribute it to, I don't play as much as I used to before, but playing this being creative. Sometimes you see things and you say, you know what, that looks kind of wired. I think I'm going. I got lucky in it. It bounced off the stick. And then I messed up a little bit. You know that.
Oh, yeah. So how much harder was it? So I think you played mostly on night. Like that's what you like, right?
Yeah, that's more satisfying.
Yeah.
There is a part to art box, like the big ball game and ball box and stuff. So especially for high-rated shooters, we think run out sometimes. People higher than you. I've seen it struggle to say my team there's a lot of factors. With the non-split table, you have more space. Once you can let your stroke loose, and once you get out of that, this is a long shot. You start nailing balls, and you get in positions where the market bears.
How much harder?
I think that's a 2-minute order to get into the third right now. That's the raffle. We'll be having 1 hour or PEDRO.
I didn't even hit the rail. I just made it. Yeah, those things.
$5
Yeah, I
for
don't
one.
think that's all I had.
$20 for tickets. We're going to be pulling those in about 2 minutes here. Right now, the pot is $150. You get half the money if you're the drawn that plays with the winner. The participants have already agreed to split the other half of the money, so we are supporting these players. We have been hooked up all the way to the end of August as of now, as of about 5 minutes ago. So if you guys are interested in getting into one of these Friday face-off matches, come talk to us. We also need some more people down and support these events. We need at least 10, 15, 100 people to come watch these events so we can keep them going. There's a volunteer situation for the announcers. So we appreciate you guys coming out to support us.
Yeah, no, we talked about this here. We appreciate yeah, so when you watch this back, you'll hear all that. So, right on. Yeah. Hey, thanks, man.
Thank you,
It was fun,
for
man.
having me.
Thanks for coming out. Yeah. All right, we'll see you next time. I think stick around because we got the wrap
Scotch
stuff
double
on.
step,
We got
right
some,
on.
yeah, Scotch double things.
All right. Go ahead and clear the table real quick.
We appreciate it. And,
Ed, we have us out and ball.
that's going to be it.
Last call. We got $150 in.
Remember,
You get an opportunity to play with one of these gentlemen.
After that, we have a really exciting. I'm really excited for this matchup because really the heart and soul of why we're doing this is to get these low-rated players.
That's going to rack the 10-ball rack for us. Appreciate you, brother. Whoever's on first is going to be playing with PEDRO. PEDRO will be breaking the rack. Whoever gets drawn is going to be first Scotch Double's partner, PEDRO. If you guys end up missing, then the next to get drawn is going to be playing with Al. Al, you'll be shooting first for your team. Whoever's ticket gets drawn will be playing second, and so on and so forth, back and forth, until we have a winner.
You guys have a great night.
Jeff, did you want it? Nope? All right. All right, well,
All right.
purchases are done.
I think those microphones work just fine.
They are so much better.
Yeah.
Because you could talk while all that. I couldn't even hear the music.
I couldn't hear it either.
Wow.
Yeah, that's way better.
1,000 times.
So that's how we do it.
Yeah. That's how we do
I can
it.
hold the mic. I'm cool.
I can hold the mic too.
I'll get the workout.
Yeah.